Hello, everyone. This is Professor Patterns. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful holiday. It looks like OpenWebUI has released a new version, which is release v0.5.0. So I'm pretty excited to go through this update. First, let me go ahead and update my OpenWebUI to the latest version. To do that, what I'm going to do is go over to my Docker containers, and I'm simply going to run the Watchtower container. Now, the Watchtower container is going to detect the latest update to OpenWebUI, and it's automatically going to update my container. I don't need to do anything else. All I have to do is just hit this run button, and then my OpenWebUI is simply going to be updated. All right, now I should be on version 0.5, and if you don't know how to check, you can always just go to your settings and then click on About, and there we go. It's version 0.5.0. Now, the update did just come out an hour ago, so we're pretty much just going to be looking through all of these things together for the first time. Now, the first thing that they've added is asynchronous chat support. So we can create chats, we can navigate away, and then return anytime the response is ready. So that would be ideal for things like mixture of agent and Monte Carlo sort of tree tasks, which sometimes can take up to like 10, 15 minutes to run as well. So imagine that you put in something, you can go, come back, and it'll be ready. You can even, I'm not sure if you can close the window or not, but I'm guessing you should be able to. But let me ask it a task here. And let me navigate to a different window. See that the task is still currently working. And then there we go. So it said that here's an implementation of this model. And if I click on it, it should be able to take me to my model, the answer. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if that works with different tabs or not. So let me ask it another quick question. Explain options trading. And then let me go to a different window. So here is a different tab. No. So if I go to a different tab, obviously it's not going to show up, but it does make a sound. So maybe that's then that way, if I have like multiple chats that are all running simultaneously, I know which chat just recently gave me a response. So that seems like it's oh, I guess that's also a part of the chat completion notification. So you get instant in UI notifications when a chat finishes. So that keeps you updated when you work on other tabs. Now, notification webhook integration. So you get alerts even when your tab is closed. So I am actually going to make another whole video on webhooks and everything. So I'm going to save that for that video. Let's take a look here for channels. So explore Discord or Slack style chat rooms designed for real-time collaborations between users and AIs. So you can build bots for channels and unlock async communications for multi-agent workflows. I'm not sure I understand that. OpenWebUI, but I might have to go through this repository a little bit more. I don't know why it doesn't. I mean, there is some documentation here, so let me kind of just go through this and see if I can make a separate video on it as well. Client-side image compression. Oh, this would be nice. If I have to upload an image, I don't need to worry now about compression. So how do I access this? It says go to settings and interface. So let's try this out. Settings, interface, and it's not in UI, not in chat. Oh, there we go. File, image compression off, and then I can turn this on. Okay, this would be perfect because sometimes I have images that are really large and it just blows up my model. It looks like there's another sort of update for authentication for structured output for Olama. That one seems normal. Oh, okay. So the offline Swagger documentation. This would be really nice, actually. So if there is a Swagger API doc that's going to be available offline, that would be great, actually. That means that I should technically be able to go to localhost and then where my model is running or OpenWebUI is running, which is 3000. And then is it API docs? Nope, that one returns nothing. Maybe it's localhost 3000 docs. No, that one. Oh, wait. Okay, there's a typo here. So localhost 3000 docs. And there we go. So here I can see the Swagger documentation for my model. So this is how I can now use all of the different APIs that I get from OpenWebUI and then use it for my own application. So that would be really nice. So for example, here I have models. So I can try it out, execute, and we can also see what's the curl and as well as the request URL. And then this is the response that I get. Oh, it looks like it also gets all of my custom models as well. So that's pretty nice. So it looks like that's a really neat update. I'm glad that they also added this functionality in there. Quick screen capture button. So effortlessly capture your screen with a single click from the message input menu. So message input, that looks like, oh, okay, upload or capture. And then I have to capture. Let's say I tried this. Okay, so it's basically just a screenshot. It takes the screenshot and then provides it in chat. Okay, one less step that I have to take where I don't have to do the snippet tool or a print screen. It's always nice. I'm not going to complain about that functionality. Although it does add a little bit more stuff in the UI, and I always prefer less stuff in the UI. I wonder if there's a way in which we can just kind of turn that off. And then it looks like we have some language updates as well. So if you're ever curious, if you go to settings under general, you should be able to see all the different languages that it has access to. Oh, it's also got theme. So I'm on dark. What's OLED dark? I've never seen this before, actually. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see what other themes it's got. Light, her. What's the her theme? What's in this image? The her theme looks like a light theme. No, a little bit confused about that. Let's just change this back to the dark mode. What else updates do we have? So it looks like it's got a couple more fixes. So resolved issues with CSV export. Okay, that's great. And then model access control. That was another bug that people had. And then some backhand or back-end overhaul, API key authentication restriction. So that's great. And then it removed some or did some more cleanup. So it looks like that's pretty much it for the update. I can definitely envision that they'll, just like what they did with version 0.4, over the next maybe couple of days, every single day they were releasing like 0.4.1, 2, 3, 4. I can kind of see them releasing newer versions every single day. So version 0.5.0 and then 1, 2, 3. Once the users start discovering more and more bugs, I know for a fact that something that I can get really annoyed with at some point is going to definitely be the notification sound. So if I ask it to give me a fact about the Roman Empire, yeah, that sound is going to be really annoying. I hope that they come out with some sort of a way in which we could turn that off. I'm sure that it should be in here. No, I couldn't find it, but let me know if I missed it. And if you know the answer to that, let me know in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. Looks like that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next OpenWebUI update. Goodbye.